Hey, thanks for watching the Weather Channel. We tuned in just in time for a weather update, and a lot going on around the country. The mid part of the nation, we have a mix of snow to the north. Farther to the south, it's raining right now, but there's that cold air mass which is in place over across the southeastern United States. That is going to slide eastward slowly. So what we'll be looking at is a mixture of rain and then eventually freezing rain, possibly sleet and snow, especially into the higher elevations. Let's focus in for a closer look. Over across western Tennessee, right down into Mississippi, green showing up here indicating the rain that's coming down. Generally speaking, the rain is light. Occasionally you're finding a moderate burst. It scatters out across Arkansas. This is all shifting eastward, so over toward Alabama. Eventually into Georgia, you're going to see some of this rain coming in. It should be pretty light for the rush hour, but the air is cold enough farther to the east that you may have to watch out for some slick roadways. As we look at a little bit closer here, you do have the light rain up near Memphis. Once you head up through the mid-Tennessee Valley northward up toward the Ohio Valley, that's where you find the changeover from rain over to the snow. But in the south, again, we're looking for the freezing rain to possibly come in. Temperature 40 degrees for you in Birmingham. No freezing rain threat, and even farther to the west, temperatures are milder into the mid-40s. Farther north past Memphis, still into the 30s with scattered rain showers around it. So once you move farther to the north up through the Mississippi Valley, Ohio Valley, that's where the temperatures are closer to freezing, and you see the rain switch over to freezing rain or freezing sleet over to snow. Farther to the southeast, notice temperatures over toward Atlanta into the mid-30s, and the air is dry too. So what you're going to find, probably some light rain showers near Atlanta, but it's very possible the temperature will be cold enough around the morning rush hour. Could be some slick spots, especially as you get toward the morning hour. So for the morning rush, you could find some slick spots. Over toward Columbia, also into the mid-30s. Colder, though, into the mountains, and initially it's likely to be cold enough that you're going to find snow into the mountains, but we have a warm air layer coming up through the mid-levels of the atmosphere. So it's probably going to change over to snow to sleet and have that mixture of freezing rain also. So it's that treacherous, icy mix you'll have to watch out for. So 20s into the mountains. Some of those mountain valleys probably colder down to the teens. A number of advisories out. First of all, farther to the south for you in the Atlanta area, you're okay, but those far northern suburbs, that's where you have this pink shading here, freezing rain advisory. We think the rain will come down. It may start again as a little sleet at the onset, then switch over to a little period of some freezing drizzle, freezing rain. And just a reminder, the ground has been very cold recently with that recent snow nearby, and certainly the cold Arctic air spilled in. So there is that threat of finding some icy roadways up across North Georgia, upstate South Carolina. You're traveling up 85 over to Charlotte. You're also under this advisory. But farther north, that air layer, the cold air layer, should be thick enough that you'll find more of a wintry mix, including the sleet or the snow once that precipitation makes its way in. So freezing rain advisory farther to the south, winter weather advisory, Appalachians all the way up to Virginia for more of the precipitation in sleet or snow category. Let's look at the south as we head farther to the north. All snow here. We have snow coming down up across Chicagoland, and that's making its way right up through Michigan. This is all traveling off to the northeast. You can see that snow line again right down to around the Ohio Valley, where you have the snow changing or mixing over sleet, then eventually over to some rain. Closer in, you can see the snow heading back over toward Indianapolis, Chicago, South Bend, traveling around Detroit. You'll also find the snow. Snow could be coming down pretty steadily for a while, especially the morning rush hour times. So make sure you use extra caution as you're heading into work. Farther to the north, here we go. Light snow around Chicago, down toward Indianapolis. Also, light snow that's going to be coming down. Let's jump over the western United States. A little unusual weather that we're having in the sense that the snow levels are way down around San Francisco, around 1,500 feet, 2,000 feet, and we had some snow nearby. Heading up the 5, up past the Sacramento Valley, of course, it is mild enough that you're finding some rain. Also, generally around the Bay Area, but some of those higher elevations, again, it has been cold enough to actually find the snow coming down. So we're looking at the rain. It's heading eastward once it hits the high Sierra. That's, of course, you'll find the changeover again to more snow. So for the skiers, you're going to find snow coming down. Just keep in mind, if you're heading up and down the 5, heading up through the valley, northern parts of the Sacramento or the San Joaquin into the Sacramento Valley, maybe you're going to have to deal with a little rain. Could be a little slick out there. All right, that's our weather update. let's head back to look at more local weather conditions in your hometown.